Hello, is this thing on?
I lost my glasses.
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Two Monkeys One Braincell podcast. I'm GC,
I'm Crimson.
and today we have a very special guest, someone that I've known for almost like I want to say like year and a half now. Like ever since I started recording, we've been a part of the same stream team. He has helped me done multiple collaborations on Twitch. His wife, a very accomplished TikTok streamer, I'm hearing, and they also opened up a brand new shop, which I believe is still running. I could be wrong. We'll ask them in a bit. The Brick and Board Studio. Please welcome my dear friends, Akward and AkwardWife, or Alex. What's up, my lovelies? How you doing?
Hi.
All right, real
Hi,
quick.
everyone.
What do you go by, and what are your pronouns? Before we start off anything else.
I'm Alex, and I use she, her.
My name is Akward here, also known as Jason, and I am
Jason Todd? My hero.
No, God, no.
Wait, who's Jason Todd? I just pulled up this name out of my ass. Who is he?
That was
This is the
Batman's-
second Robin.
Wait, isn't he? Oh, wait, no. He's the vigilante one.
Oh, wait,
like
he's
the
the villain.
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Hood.
Yeah, you know what?
Yep.
Okay.
He
I
sees the
remember.
answer to Shadow the Hedgehog. Like,
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're so right. My God.
that is the best way I could describe him. Just like angst.
Yeah, fair
Yes.
enough. Yeah. My God, Akward. It's been so long since we know each other, honestly. But I don't. We've known each other. We first met through Team Cord, right? We didn't interact anything else before. Right?
I think it was right before Team Cord. So I think it's when the recruitment happened for Team Cord.
I remember,
We were
Yeah.
we were hanging out in chat one time, and we were like just shooting a shit, like
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it was
don't-
just like we were just talking back and forth, and I remember going to your stream and just loving your vibe.
Wait,
It
was
was
that?
during your review. It was during your review. That's
Oh,
what it was.
What game was I playing? It was like a horror psycho game.
I mean, that was about 90% of what you played was some horror game.
It was like a horror game and then Tarkov because I was really addicted to Tarkov back then.
Yeah,
Never
and
again.
you were
Tarkov.
like, you were just being so crazy. Like, I'd seen an earlier one of yours, and you were like very reserved, very quiet, and then you were just like, hell, let's do it. And
hey,
I just
man.
remember laughing so hard. That's all I remember.
Something very I learned within like the first month of streaming is instead of saying no, hold on, let me think about this, you just say fuck it and run with it and see if it works. And I mean, so I just started saying fuck it
So
to like
true.
everything I thought of, and I'm like, all right, let's go, fuck it. Damn, what was that game? I feel like Sora or something.
I
Soma.
could not tell you. I could not.
It
tell
was
you.
Soma. No, oh my God. Soma was like it's a psychedelic, futuristic, post-apocalyptic horror game where you're trying to scrounge around for remnants of humanity while cybernetics took control. It like messes with your perception of reality. It's like Matrix-esque. Yeah.
You never.
What can I say, buddy? It was good. Okay, wait. So we met at. I totally forgot that we interacted anywhere before Team Core because I truly don't remember us talking any time before that. Like my key memory is like, oh, we were hopping on for Team Core in that group chat, and that's when I met you first.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
interesting.
it was pretty close to then.
Mhm.
I was about a month ahead of schedule compared to you, so it wasn't like
Well, wait. What do you mean?
to qualifying for Team Cord. I was part of the initial team, and then it kind of died away a little bit,
Wait,
and then about a
wait,
month.
Wait,
It was supposed to be me, Jax, and a couple other people, but it wasn't ready yet. So we were just waiting. And that's when a bunch of other people came, including
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
There was
it
another
was like
team?
No. It wasn't another team. It was always going to be this same team. But you know the
Oh.
individual who ran that team. He's a very slow runner. And that's what yeah, so it was like
He's a
April.
runner, he's a track star. He gonna get away when it gets hard. Sorry,
It was
I
like
heard runner.
April, and me and Jax. That's all I remember definitively.
I don't know who April is, but all right. Damn.
No, in
In
April.
April.
The
Oh,
month.
in
Oh.
April. Oh.
In April, the month.
I was thinking April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh,
remember. Ali Reggie was another one that was considering,
Oh my god.
but then
so
and
cool.
then Desert Rose. Those
That's the homegirl.
two also. But then the rules came out, and so that's what changed.
Yeah, because if I
know
remember
those.
correctly, you couldn't have your own Discord server because we were all supposed to collaborate in the
Yep.
singular one. Which honestly,
And all three of those people, that's the reason why they didn't
Well,
join,
yeah, but
because they wanted to join.
yeah, they had a long-standing Discord server, right? Because they streamed longer than either of us.
Yeah.
that point.
So Desert Rose, I know Desert Rose is well established.
Very well
Jackie's was
established.
new, and
Well, she's grown
Ali
very
Reggie just
quickly.
put so much time into hers. She has so much customized to it. Pad Bay was the only one I was surprised that actually went through with it, because her Discord was also really well established.
It was,
by that
but
point.
if I remember correctly, she wanted to do a lot of change ups because that's from her old streaming career and identity,
Yeah.
and she wanted to move away from that one. But wait,
Yeah.
they were streaming for, I know they streamed, their streaming history is a lot lengthier than ours. You said you're a
No,
month of
I actually was the longest streamer besides Squishy.
What?
I had been streaming for a year at that point.
Oh shit.
Jackie had only been there for a couple months. Desert Rose had been on and off for years.
Yeah, well that I remember because me and her had done a couple
And
projects
then
together.
I don't know about Ali Reggie. I think it's the same situation. But I was technically the longest streamer because I had been streaming for almost a year at that point.
Fucking boomer, god damn.
I know.
Well, what
Fuck me.
encouraged you to stream? What encouraged you to start it out?
I had just gotten my master's in education in administration and leadership.
Pop off king.
And then my wife decided, hey, we're gonna move to Texas. And
Why would you do
so-
that?
Well, what? Yeah, explain yourself.
The university paid me the most money to attend.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, so she was going and getting
Yeah.
her Master of Fine Arts, which, mind you, both of us already had have a master's before we did our Masters in Fine Arts. But
Yeah, we're
How
double
many-
masters.
well, she is.
I
I'm
am.
on my way. But so
That's crazy.
yeah, her
Bachelor's,
university was
college
paying her
dropout.
to be there.
Damn.
Yeah, and we have small children, so my parents lived close by in case we needed something.
So
Okay.
we moved all up there, but they basically told me my degree meant nothing.
Mm.
And I would have to go through the Texas education program for administration and leadership to become an administrator.
I'm
So
sorry.
I said,
What?
I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I don't care. And so I was like, I'm gonna pursue my dreams. And I've always wanted a podcast. And I've always wanted a
Okay.
streaming thing. And guess what? That's
Yeah.
because I'm a white guy.
Are we giving white men microphones?
God.
Why do we keep doing it?
I don't know.
I'm
man.
an audio technician. I'm a lighting designer, and I've just always loved developing that stuff. So I was always the person behind the person, and so I wanted to
Oh.
be the person in front of the person. I wanted to be the person.
There we go. Yeah. What do
There
you
we go.
mean? I could understand replace person with camera, and I understand what you're saying. It just feels weird because like it sounds like someone's like on your desk right now watching you. Just being like this.
That's me.
So yeah, so I was a lighting designer and a sound technician. I always love like editing and doing all that. That's why I taught for 13 years. And so I wanted something for myself because I
Okay.
had literally gotten everything taken away from me.
Yeah, well.
In the betterment of our family, that was the downside. So I wanted something for myself while I was being forced to go on this journey, and so that's when I started streaming. And
Alex
it
just
was
looked
a
right
journey.
at you. Alex just looked like.
I mean, it was
what
a
are
good
you-
decision for our family.
It sounds
It
like it was the
was.
right call, but yeah, it did sound like you sacrificed
It
a lot
sucked.
for this.
Yeah.
It sucked. It wasn't nothing on her. She was doing something that was definitely better for our family. She was working an hour away, 6 days a week. She'd have rehearsal till 7 o'clock, 3 shows a year, like
I was directing 5 shows a year.
5 shows a year.
Damn.
So she wasn't home the majority of the school year until
Yeah.
late.
You guys would definitely need support there. That's a lot. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So then shifting to a college level, she now only worries about one show a year, maybe.
Yeah. But in the current role, I'll do 2.
Yeah. But
It's 15 minutes away.
yeah. So it's such a huge
Oh
difference.
shit.
She's, also publishing. She's also doing all these other things.
I'm on a few boards.
Okay.
Yeah. She's kind of a big deal now.
Homegirl doesn't wear hats, but she
and I'm
has
very
a
proud
bunch.
of her for that.
You don't have to wear hats, Alex,
And
but
I
you have a
definitely
bunch under
doubled
you.
my salary.
Let's go. Pop off, queen.
I mean, for a woman.
I know.
We can't join the white man on the punching down women joke. We surely can't.
I'm not
right?
punching down.
I was
women.
like holding it. I was like, oh.
Here's the thing. I am the sole breadwinner of our family. I support him.
Yep. Exactly.
Make it-
He's
I
the
like when I was
stay-at-home
like,
dad.
that's great. That's
See,
phenomenal.
white boys, you can be the stay-at-home dad. You can have a great wife that
Yeah.
does support your dreams.
You don't need to
be a
weaponize your
good father.
incompetence.
God, oh my God.
You can be an involved father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That must be
Fucking
nice.
hell. That must be nice.
Changing generational curses.
Wait, but Akward, the streaming thing was your thing. How did the AkwardWife channel exist?
Okay, so as time went on, because she was really supportive in all this of me going about and doing this streaming thing.
Pop off.
And so then she started popping into chat.
I remember
And
this.
She couldn't join as Akward Hero because obviously that would be really confusing. So we created her a Twitch account so that her and the kids could watch when I was streaming because they loved a lot of the games I was playing. Wait.
Well,
And then she was a personality. And then she became part of the channel. And she made lots of friends with the people who I would hang out with regularly.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Oh no.
So I started streaming after November 8th.
Okay.
We were all devastated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I really like Lego. And so I was like, I'm going to do something for me to take my mind off of horrible things. And
Yeah.
so I started streaming Lego builds.
You can say what happened. Again, we are very political. Our
That's true.
politics
When
here are
Donald
very
Trump
clear.
was elected
Yeah, the
president
fucking
for the second time,
which is like the dumbest decision one our country has
Fuck
ever fucking
Donald
made.
Trump.
I was part of the
idiot.
2 a.m. crew of women who woke up at 2 a.m. and knew that all
Quite
hell broke
frankly,
loose.
when he was the attempted assassination happened, I'm like, oh, he won. He won. Absolutely.
They,
he
like
won.
that poster is just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
People are going to use this and weaponize it like, oh my God, that's our hero. Come on, man. Like, no,
His
he's
ear
not.
is fine. Yours don't
They
go
should have
back.
went for the neck.
Oh.
Be a better shot.
The white man weakness, the neck. Oof. Well, if we're not getting canceled or murdered by the time this episode comes out, we will because of this episode.
I think at one point I already made like a pretty nasty Charlie Kirk joke. We're fine.
And I think I have an entire rant demoralizing and targeting Israel. So I love both white people were like, they did it. It wasn't us. Come on, y'all.
I didn't say
this is
that.
what happens when you let the brown people lose.
Okay, you want
They
to know?
start
a
thinking
rule
they
in our
have
house?
rights, and now
You
they
wanna know
start.
a rule in our house.
What's the
I'll
rule?
tell you a rule in our house.
What is
If
it?
our kids ever see police outside,
Oh,
they come and get dad. That's the rule in our house.
Right.
Go.
yeah.
We moved to San Diego when the raid started.
Yep.
Oh
And that
shit,
was
you're
the
right.
first thing we told the kids.
If you
If
see
you
anyone
see a
with
police,
masks,
if you see anyone with masks and you don't know what they're doing and it looks questionable, you come get dad. Not
come get the
mom,
white guy.
dad.
Yeah, I assumed.
The 6'2" white guy who's 250 pounds and can beat the shit out of whoever needs to be beaten the shit out
Let's
of.
go.
Phenomenal.
go.
Phenomenal.
So
I
our
use
children
my
have a healthy
privilege.
fear of the cops, which is great.
Right.
Sorry. One more time, Alex. I didn't hear you.
I said now our children have a healthy fear of the cops.
Yes. Keep them in check.
Understandable.
Keep them in check. Their power has to be in check. That's how society works. My God. Okay. Akward has streamed. AkwardWife has streamed. What? You guys, I know you guys have the Brick and Board Studio, which is your company, and it's a TCG store, right?
Yes, right now.
Well, it's an online store. Just there's no place for people to go yet.
It's like a TCG player type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And we sell what we did sell mostly on TikTok, but right now we've shifted to eBay.
Whoa.
Understandable. And like, is
We
it
also
like
do direct to ship too? So we have a store page. You can go to our website,
Yeah.
buy what you want. We make all sorts of kind of things. So it's not even just TCG. Like we have what's called our Card Guardian Big Booty Edition.
I don't have one around.
Did you say big
I don't
booty?
either. Big booty.
Yes, because sometimes you need a little junk for your trunk.
You need a little trunk for your junk.
That's it.
are we putting like thongs on Pokemon cards?
Whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, if you consider penny sleeves thongs, kind of.
So
I mean, I feel like it's like penny sleeves are like pantyhose.
Hold on. What are penny
Oh,
sleeves?
sure.
Hold on. I gotta search this up.
what are penny sleeves?
I'm
It's
gonna-
the
I'm
little
more on the TCG side of
paper-thin
things.
plastic pieces that you
Yeah.
put cards right in.
You put it
Oh,
in that before you put it in the plastic.
yeah. Wait, I actually do
Critters.
that. Oh, never mind. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I moved my
So
TCG
we
to
had
like.
gotten in a little bit of a beef with a creator who created something literally, I think it was like 3 days before we had shared out what we had created. It was like the same time these two things were created, and he kept telling people that we stole from him. When I created it for a whole separate reason, they just look very similar. And
Right.
so I got tired of that. And so I made a new version that included a back to it. And, you know, me being me, I got to act like a 12-year-old boy and just say it's got a little bit back. Baby's got back.
She a little thick.
So she has a little storage compartment in the back too, because a lot of people were saying, hey, I'd like to be able to store my pens, or I'd like to be able to store my semi-rigids card sleeves.
Talk to this
so
man about all this. All is over my head. I'm all
I know.
electronic. Homeboy over here is all about
Hey,
the
don't
paper.
worry, it's going to my head for you.
Cool.
But
Cool.
you can see this. So basically, I have a TikTok video on Brick and Board Studio where we demonstrated the difference between the two because I got tired of it. So we added also a gravity pull to it because I'm a 3D modeler. why wouldn't I just build something new? So
I mean,
I took
seems fair
people's
enough.
suggestions and I made them better. So
I
you
love
know?
that. I love that.
that's
Mhm.
what I
Uh,
do.
And you guys are like very into Legos too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Like I made this
Yeah.
with my 3D printer.
Yes, I was really hoping you were going to
It's our
show that.
wreath.
I was
It's
really
our wreath.
So
I
what
was-
do you what is your favorite Lego set of all time?
Oh, that's a
I
good
really
one.
liked the Home Alone house build.
That
That's a
one
good
is
one.
a cool
I
one.
like that one, too.
That wasn't a cool
I'm gonna have to
one.
go with my X-Men modular build.
Mm.
Oh, it's so
I
the
remember-
X-Men 97.
I don't know
I
if it
did
was.
last Christmas. Yeah, it was last Christmas. I built it on stream. That was a lot of fun.
I remember
I'm
that.
a big fan of the modulars, the ones that come out every year. So the museum was what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Museum. What do you mean
think-
museum?
Well, I have it here, but I have no way to pull it out from the shelf it's on. But it's basically the modular builds. They have like levels, and
Okay.
so you have like a little bit of details in all of them. You can take off the top, and you can see all the little things going on inside. So all three sets we built.
Alex is being like-
all three sets that we reference. You can like remove layers off. And
Yeah.
you can see like the X-Men one, you can see the different rooms, like the study for Professor X, and I think it has a danger room in it.
That's a danger room.
That's where they do all their like practice.
This
Oh,
one's really cool. You can
that's
show it. The Game Boy.
Oh yeah, this
Wait,
was a
what?
good build too.
Yeah, the like with the Super Mario. Is
What?
it Super Mario in it?
It was Super Mario and
snap.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Oh,
that's
okay.
wait,
The
does it actually
buttons.
work?
Link's Awake. No,
No.
Well, it's
It
not
looks like it
operating. It's
does.
just a display.
It has a little.
Yeah, it has
I
like.
don't remember how to do it. But like,
Well, you
look, there's a
can't play
cartridge.
like the actual game on it.
Someone modded one.
That's sick.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you guys would say you guys are like pretty into the Lego verse. That's like a
I love it. It's like what our kids ask for birthdays and holidays. It's what we like to do. It's very soothing.
I can understand that. Oh, it's got like
So-
screen on it that you just pop in. Oh,
Yeah. And you can change it.
oh snap!
I have to ask this question because
here
I
we
feel like
go.
I'm one of the few people that remembers this Lego product. Do you remember Galador?
No, no, I
I
don't.
probably wasn't allowed to have Lego as a
Oh yeah,
child.
that's part of why we're a Lego house.
Wait, what? Why?
It
what's
was a
wrong with-
boy toy.
That's so stupid. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
I've had them since I was 10, and
Okay.
I saw one of your questions, GC, and I just have to clarify. I had Mega Blocks too.
Oh, wait, don't spoil the
We were
question,
about to
man.
ask if your parents could afford
Oh, dang
Legos
it.
while we had to get Mega Blocks.
Yeah,
Okay,
You
we
should
can
see
time
our
out.
collection.
Let's go back.
of Mega Blocks.
No.
Oh, thank God! I'm like, yo, we don't need to be reminded of the trauma. We could let them go. What do you mean, collection of Mega Blocks?
Well, technically, Pokemon's still Mega Blocks, so
Wait,
we
what?
do have.
Are
Mega
they still
Bloks.
called? I thought they like renamed themselves to like Mega or something, right? Or
I think they did. And Lego is releasing this year some Pokemon.
yeah.
So I think it's coming back. But up until now, it's all Mega Blocks.
Can't wait for the scalpers to touch that.
Oh my God! Speaking of
Yeah,
scalpers,
Stop
okay,
it.
we are jumping all over the script. I do not care. It's totally fine. It's something I
Go
would
where you
because we literally just talked about scalpers in a prior episode, and me and Crimson just recorded like the prior week. I've been begging to ask somebody this, but because I'm not in the world, I DK. I don't know how I'll get people to answer this. You guys do, if I'm not mistaken, we talked about it previously to recording. Alex, you stream on the Brick and Board Studio. Oh, sorry, you're both stream on the Brick and Board Studio doing TikTok lives and do ribbon chips, which are
Yep.
very common in the scalping world to buy
Mhm.
instantly all these packs and just have people rip them on stream and then send it out. Can you talk to us about how your process is different? Because I know for a fact you guys are very conscious about this. You hate scalpers just as much as me and Crimson do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're the worst.
Let's
Um,
go. Fuck yeah.
we first started Rip and Ship with just our personal collection,
Oh,
and so we were selling it at price.
Crimson
Yeah, it
Dogs.
was. So how I had done the math was I tried to. Well, what we did was we took my retirement and then we built our business.
Mhm.
So because everything we started it with was personal, we
Yeah.
set the price that we thought was fair
Based off of
based off of what was there.
Yeah.
So like we sold Pokemon packs for $5
Mhm.
to start
Crimson,
because
good or
that's what
bad?
it was sold for. That's
That's what it
what,
That was MSRP.
yeah.
yeah, that was MSRP. Our goal was always to get as close to MSRP as possible.
Right.
One of the big ones was Prismatic. I think people were selling those for $15 to $20 a pack.
Yes.
And we were selling them for $8, which was
Which is really
low.
good.
Which is very close to
Yeah.
MSRP, which is again 5.
Very close. And then we kept trying to get distribution, but a lot of distributors are aware of the scalping issues. And so a lot of streamers can't get distribution because of that.
Damn.
And so
To the point where we even considered just opening a store that was just going to house our streaming stuff.
yeah, just
Like
so
it
we
wasn't
could
going to be
get-
a physical brick and mortar, but we'd have a
Mhm.
business address and people could come into the shop if they wanted, but it was going to be a desk.
Wait.
Right.
And
Oh.
so because we didn't have the infrastructure
Mm-mm.
to maintain a whole store. But we were
Right.
looking at, okay, because we were selling quite a bit.
we were making good money.
And we were like, we could cover the month to month on
Mhm.
a building,
Holy shit, guys.
but we were also on summer hours
Yeah.
because
Working
we're both
educators.
teachers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shortage.
So
Much needed.
that was the thing, was we would have to, when we did the math, it was still going to be us losing money to have the business location, because during non-summer hours
you would.
we
can't
have
do it.
full-time jobs.
Wait, what? I guess this is something that I don't know in legality, since if it's allowed or not. I know that some businesses can have a PO box or like a
We
box
have one.
as the business location to apply for. No.
Well, so a lot of distributions know that that's the workaround. So you have to have a physical
Okay.
location and you have to take pictures to show that you're actually set up with an infrastructure, with a sign on the outside of your building, with cards on display.
So they're being
and things like that.
incredibly to solve the
Yeah,
issue
and,
of scalpers.
like-
They're being very specific.
Correct.
And from my understanding of how distributors work, you can only take a certain amount of product.
Yeah.
From my understanding, so you can be like, oh, I want like 20 cases of like Prisma. It's like, oh, well, we can only really give you 10.
Yeah, so that's allocation. And so what happens is, basically based on how much you order of their products, you can get a percentage of the really, really hard to get stuff. So right now that's One Piece and that's Pokemon.
One Piece
Yeah.
is hard to
Really
get.
hard to come by.
One
Oh
Piece.
yeah, it's so impossible to get One Piece.
Yep.
And so for a small business like us, we would have to be ordering, quarter $250,000 every month or so.
His retirement was
Yep.
not that large.
It was not that great.
And
I'm not-
so
Oh.
eventually what we figured out was we found a Japanese distributor.
A friend of mine did the same thing for there, because they're trying to do something very similar to you, but instead of selling packs, they want to open them packs themselves, and they'll sell the individual cards if they're worth money for as low as they
Yeah.
can to make some sort of profit, bolster
Yeah.
their inside economy, and then whatever chunk card, like I forget, Crimson, what are they called? The foundation decks or the foundation cards?
Foundation cards.
When you like, oh my god, like Yu-Gi-Oh trap
Trading
cards.
cards?
You know how common and how bolstered those cards are, like the Monster Revive card or whatever, Monster Reborn, whatever.
Like call the haunted traps.
Yeah.
Foundation cards, like what do you mean in Pokemon? Do you think in like
I'm
bulk or?
yeah, bulk. Thank you.
Bulk.
Like bulk. They just
yeah.
buy it. They just sell in bulk copies of these very common cards to to at least compensate for the cost of the pack.
Yeah.
And they're working
Yeah,
through a
and
Japanese distributor to get
um,
that.
What were they called? What did we call it?
We called it something else.
Is that the junk you put in the trunk?
No,
No.
no,
So
no.
we started selling specialty packs. We would drop 40 at a time.
You called them. Oh, what'd you call them?
Oh goodness. This is the problem is we've taken a break because we went back to teaching.
That's
our
why you
website.
took a break. Got it.
Yeah. Because it's hard to do both. And as a teacher, I have to be on for 8 hours a day. And so when I come home, it's hard to
Still be on.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm technically an introvert. If you like look at all of the, I
We just learned that I'm an extrovert, and that's so funny.
Oh,
What?
no.
No.
50
Never.
No, hold
No.
on. I'm
He's
56.
an extrovert. Who would have thought?
I am 56% extrovert, 44% introvert. It's like cutting the middle
You
here.
are 100% anxious.
yeah.
You're 100% anxious.
It's
So like I
yeah. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we recently did the test too, and the last one we did 16 personalities. The last thing you test for is assertive versus turbulent. I'm 99% turbulent, and it's just like you need people's approval to do something. I'm like, you're calling me anxious. Just say anxious, and you'll be right. You're nervous to start something on your own. That's anxiety.
I think that's just called being a millennial.
I'm Gen Z.
Are you Gen Z?
Yeah, I'm 97.
Both of us are.
Yeah, we're both 28 at this current time recording. Why are you surprised? I've been at your house. I told
Wow.
you this.
You did.
This is the second time
Again,
you're
I'm an introvert.
Do we come off as older?
No, you're just wise. And you seem like you've seen some stuff.
GC Wise is a crazy
go!
statement.
Let's
GC
go.
Wise.
Let the ego grow.
But you're both well spoken. You speak
Thank you.
well, and you have a lot to say that is important and valued. So why wouldn't I think you are wise?
I don't like you ego boosting GC though. I might have to go over
That's
to his
not
house.
why
And
I'm
just
laughing.
You're really
just-
nice.
That's not why I'm laughing.
GC, you're looking like a tomato right now.
So I'm right now watching Boondocks, and it's just like that scene of like, sorry, I don't like using a race card for friends, but it's just so funny. A white woman is telling two brown people, we speak good.
Oh gosh, you're right. Dang it.
Wow, your
I was
English
speaking
is
'cause you're
really,
young.
really good.
I know that
You're
was the
damn- you're right.
sentiment.
Yeah, it's almost like it's my first language.
It's
God
It's
damn it.
almost like I taught English for 4 years.
That wasn't the sentiment you're giving off, but it's just like that it can be taken
No,
as
you're
this
totally
easily.
right.
It's like, oh my god, what was the rumpus? Who did Rumpus tell? Oh, you speak English good for a black person. Who did he say that to?
You mean Ruckus?
No, Rumpus. Donald Rumpus. I refuse to say
Oh,
his
Don
name.
Rumpus.
The Don John Long Rumpelstiltskin himself.
Yeah.
He said that to like some foreign dignitary, and it's like, oh, you speak English good. Dignitary's like, all right, yeah, yeah, thanks. My first language, crazy.
Oh, he said it to the Ukrainian president,
Was he Ukrainian?
didn't he?
No, it was a very dark skinned person from Africa.
Oh, it was
You know who I'm talking about then. I don't know who it was. I don't remember it.
mm-mm.
I remember
I'm in
the
graduate
hatred and
school.
vehemence.
I don't have time to keep track of every stupid thing he does.
And I think he slapped him down. No, I mean like the guy who the guy from the country was like, yeah, this was my first language or something.
Let's go.
It's like when they were doing the TikTok trial, and they're like, you're Chinese. It's like, I'm from Singapore.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, that TikTok trial was a fucking farce. What a dumb trial that was. That was just America propaganda bolstering itself. Like, come on, y'all. What are we
Yeah.
doing? Now it's being
Just in a circle.
yeah. Can you do that motion again?
Are we
Can
not
you do
allowed to say
motion
that
again?
word?
Can we
Yeah.
double fisted? Let's go.
I'm a teacher by trade, so like I always censor myself.
That's a good habit to have in your
See,
field.
I work in
technically.
education, and I need to learn how to.
It's hard.
My method of like teaching my kids behaviors is that I will rage bait them.
I
Right,
I
so
get
like
that.
I
I've
have to
done
deal
that.
with certain behaviors in the classroom. Like a kid will throw a book, right? And then I'll be like, "Hey, you got to go pick up the book." They're like, "Oh!" I'm like, "Oh, go pick it up." Or you
Honestly,
just
though,
give that
there's a
attitude
few-
back. And my principal's like, "You shouldn't be doing that." It's like, "Hey, it's getting the job done. What do you want me to do?"
Fuck around and find out.
Okay. I also thought Crimson was crazy for him to do this type of stuff. Clearly, I'm in the wrong.
No, they've just worked in education long enough. That's how you get.
I'm a
to
para.
student.
Like I deal with so much.
Bless you.
Oh gosh, para, I feel for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's told me the stories, and I just sit there like,
He has seen me like my arm all like cut up and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Paras are in the front line.
they deserve more pay than teachers.
Way more pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you just
I
made a
can't be a para.
No.
I could not do it.
It's crazy because I'm
God.
going back to school again to get my credential, and I'm like doing specifically like moderate to severe cases.
Oh.
And my friends are just like, "Why are you doing that to yourself? Like that's intense." Like honestly though, the moderate to severe cases are much more tolerable than like the mild to moderate or like even general ed.
What?
Because
Yeah.
they're just quiet. They don't really like they like they'll say like they can't say much, and all they do is like eat. And I just show them like Jack Hartman, if you know who Jack Hartman is.
No idea.
I think so.
He's this child educator. He's very fun. He has a song called "See It, Say It, Sign It." That stuff plays in my head. I got a shirt that says Jack Hartman rules.
You
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
My honestly, those are my favorite students. The severe cases.
Yeah.
As someone who taught career ed, those are my favorite students because they get so surprised when you believe in them,
Yeah.
Right.
and
Right.
that's what makes it so cool because they're wanting to learn and no one ever empowered them to.
Yeah. No one has ever given them a chance to be
Right.
like.
Man, I'm tearing
Capable.
up. That's sad.
I will work with a kid to get them one step if they're wanting to learn, if they're wanting
Right.
to do it. And if
Yeah.
they get to that point, oh GC, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's like people assume because you're nonverbal, you're just
It's so
can't
sweet.
think.
It's so
Right.
sad.
And it's not true.
It's just
They're some of the
people.
most intelligent people I've ever met.
Oh, and
they
like they're
can
so
do things like
receptive and stuff.
acting
It's great.
and-
Oh.
Yes, because they take in the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, I've had students who got in front of the camera who you would never imagine. Same thing. I know you've gotten kids
Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah.
To
One of my favorite
perform.
things is to do, we call it the unified musical. And so we get the sped classes and they get to do a whole musical alongside like my advanced students. And it's
Oh.
amazing.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
Aw.
Yeah. It's lovely. And kids come out of their shells and they're just so happy.
And it's a good learning opportunity for those advanced students because they learn
How to
what they
manage the
didn't
deal.
know.
Yeah.
So that's even cooler because they start to understand, hey, when my teacher told me that this was a type of directing style, I didn't understand what that meant. But now I'm working with the student, I kind of get it.
You have to try to learn different forms of communication, and it's an incredibly essential
Whoa.
tool in life.
That's actually very fair. What a great
It's
tool to
also
have.
like
Oh my
a
God.
really good reality check for because a lot of kids don't realize how lucky they are to be able
Yeah.
to have the ability to even talk.
Yeah.
You know, I have kids that like, because I've been moving around schools. I've had kids that have been frustrated because they are unable to communicate by some, and like they're frustrated about it. And I remember teaching a gen ed class and being like, I work with like special needs kids. You do not understand how much of a privilege it is to be like talking in my class and interrupting my class when kids in the other classes would die to have these types of opportunities. You know, so to have them exposed to something like that is a good reminder that they're, not just like there are so many different people on the spectrum and going through so many different things, but like to be thankful for what you do have and be able to contribute and help out, those who might be a little bit less, not to say less fortunate, but like someone who might not have an easier time with certain things than you would.
They have a different lived experience.
Exactly. Yeah. There we go. That's a great way to phrase it.
Yeah.
And honestly, our society as a whole needs more empathy. And I think these sort of things.
I think that's an understatement.
It's wild. I feel like, especially on places like Twitter, I feel like people are taking on this like kind of Regina George personality when it comes to other people. It's like, I remember there was like this conference thing, and a certain celebrity was going to be sitting next to a disabled person, and someone tweets like, "Oh my gosh, I hope that person's going to be safe because they're going to be sitting next to that like beast." I'm like, what makes you think you could be so bold to say that about a person? And like, do you think it's cute? Do you think it's quirky to act that way?
That's a human person.
Like, yeah, it's still a human being. It's like, again, the Regina George mentality, I think, is like really infecting your mind of like, oh, like being a bully can be. It's like, no, you're
when
just gross.
Satire becomes reality.
Right.
I mean, I feel
Judgment
like that's
versus empathy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Crimson, you can't say shit. You're also the one who says we should bring back shame.
But there's a difference with that statement. I'm saying that about scalpers who are mean to other people.
You said that about society as a whole.
Bring back
Targeting
shame
scalpers
to,
right
like,
now.
I mean,
put down a
we should
disabled
bring back
person.
shame.
GC, are you trying to label me as an ableist?
Bitch, I know you are one. Shut up.
I'm a bad person, but I am not an ableist. I am rude. I am conniving. I am mean. But don't you dare say I'm ableist.
I need something good. Huh?
There's your promotional clip right there. I'm a bad person, but I am not an ableist.
I feel like whenever we post these into YouTube, we should, instead of doing like the cut of like our promo cut of like Too Much One Braincell podcast, instead it should be like the intro. Like we should have a clip that's the intro, and that should be the clip before anything starts.
I think we were supposed to
happen.
make a bunch of, it just we never came around to just like posting them.
Motherfucker. Here's the thing that content creator that sucks about content creating. If you're not constantly moving forward, you're going to fall behind and fail. If you're not juggling multiple plates, you can't succeed. This is just one of those things that's like, oh well, that I have to sacrifice this plate to prioritize everything else, and my bandwidth is already stretched thin.
This isn't our main career. Like, we're not making bank with our 8 subscribers as of the time of this recording. You know what I mean? So like, and like I'm planning on moving more into like the school administration side of things. So it's like, it's tough because it's like, okay, I want to put in this effort, but it's like I got a whole job that I gotta do. I gotta do paperwork and stuff. And then like I also work with a personal trainer, and that takes up a lot of my time. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And like other card games.
Really,
that takes a lot of time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone's saying it.
All right, do a full Mitsurugi combo right now. Do it.
No, I don't know what that is. I play Danger.
Exactly.
I play Danger.
You know how much brain power I need to put in? It takes time. I have to read. And hate to break it to you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't know how to read. So it's tough.
There is a literacy crisis.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are just written really weird.
Oh.
The tiniest
I
font.
trust
The
me,
tiniest font.
I know. It's the tiniest font. It's like
the
weird sentence
numbers.
structure.
It's like the numbers underneath the barcode level font written on a plastic card that you got to bring up to your face in order to actually read out. And then there are paragraphs
Okay,
within this.
Ginzier.
Huh?
Your eyes are fine.
I mean, but like it's also why I love that game. It tickles my brain in a special way. You know what I mean? It's just like do this combo.
Come on, man.
What was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought. 'cause you
Really?
guys were-
Really? No way. That didn't tickle your
were
brain?
telling me about the Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
thing.
So that's why Brick and Board has been shuttered for a little bit because
That's
we're
because
parents.
because life.
we are
Life, yeah. Oh yeah, just life.
educators, and you have to prioritize what's important. And
And right now, me getting an MFA is what's important.
yeah,
That's stability.
Understandable.
That's stability. It's very important.
and it's also an exhausting game to play, especially in Pokemon. Like, I don't have time to sit in line for 4 hours to get 2 boxes of Pokemon.
It's insane. Once I saw Pokemon
Right.
cards
So-
appear in gas stations, I'm like, all right, we're cooked. This is insane.
Yeah, it's rough. So
You tell me
know-
you don't want a pack of battle styles for $10.
no,
Okay, Battle Styles is really funny that you bring up that particular set because we used to walk into Sam's Club, get boxes of Battle Styles and Fusion Strike and
$35 ETBs.
Wow.
yeah, and they were sold under, and they came with 6 reverse hollows for $35. And so we used to that's what we did as a family. Was we would go and buy these things and then do like what we called a family battle. In fact, you can go look at old Akward hero content and you can see some of the first family battles
so
where we would
cute.
just all open up 2 packs and we would see who got the best card.
Yeah, and then we would play weekly TCG tournaments between the
on
4 of
Pokemon.
us.
Yeah.
Of Pokemon. And the kids, it helped our son learn how to read.
Oh snap!
Wow, that's
and our
really good.
eldest. Yeah. So it was something that we used to do, and now we can't get Pokemon.
We still play with some
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
older
like
decks,
now
yeah.
the new battle styles is like Journey Together,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of. But I feel like Journey
Yeah.
Together is like a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, I think Fusion Strike, last I checked, they were selling them market was like
Right.
25 a pack.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because it's now
Stupid.
discontinued, so they can
Yeah.
charge whatever. It's
Yeah,
so
and it's
dumb.
like I'm guessing like with the pandemic boost, or not pandemic boost, but like the scalper boost, like, oh, Mew is in here. That was a Mew set,
Oh.
right?
It was and there was a Gengar.
I was like, oh yeah,
Ooh.
Mew,
It's like
Gengar.
sucking up
It's like
all
Mew,
the-
Gengar, Umbreon, Charizard, Pikachu. Like if you have that in your set,
Oh,
Yeah. That's why Prismatic is so high. I mean,
yeah.
the cards suck.
Oh, they're the worst.
no one can pull anything, but it's an Eevee
No.
set.
But it's an Eevee set.
sorry. I guess I don't really get the hype over Eevee. I truly couldn't care less.
Talk
My
to a
favorite
10-year-old.
evolution doesn't really get too much like.
Is it
The cards aren't too
Flareon?
bad. I'm pretty sure I could buy out like a full art for a really good price for a Jolteon. So
Oh, Jolteon's your favorite?
Not from Prismatic.
yeah,
Surprised.
not for it'd be better than the Umbreon.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what we were talking about before this. We've gone into a wild tangent. Yeah, I want to talk about
Welcome
like
to Talking with GC.
whoa. I
Welcome
didn't
to
start
me
this
hanging
one.
out with GC every
Alex.
single weekend. We go like because GC and I go on hikes. We'll like start at the base of like wherever we're hiking
Yep.
on one point,
Yep.
and then we'll finish the hikes like, oh yeah, we were talking about this.
And it happened literally recently. It was like an easy hike too. We're just making a loop. Started talking about like a gazillion other things. This is the only man. This is the only person I will ever talk about like this with. Like everyone else, I'm very. It's the intro side of me where it's like it's hard to communicate sometimes. This motherfucker, I could just be wild, and he's like, yeah, let's go. All right, let's
Well,
keep the
it's
ball
because
rolling.
sometimes I'm worse than you.
Sometimes
Because I don't talk all the time. I'm
There
worse
it
than
is.
you. There we
I'm
go.
happy you admit it. We were talking about
We were
scalpers
talking about,
earlier.
I think we were talking about scalping and like,
Yeah.
what do
Yes.
you think is the appropriate response to like fix the issue of scalping?
Before you answer, I would love to like get an answer based on levels. Like, what's community response? Like, who do you decide gets responsibilities? The community, the company, shops, distributors, manufacturers. Who would you assign what responsibility to, and who could be the real solution here?
I was gonna say the problem is for a second there is that post-pandemic Pokemon wasn't printing
Didn't one of the
enough
factories catch on fire or something?
quantity.
There's been a lot of things. So yeah, Pokemon distribution, Pokemon printing, it was really low. That being said, in the last 5 years, they have upped production almost 4 times what they were. 5 times what they were? Something ridiculous.
It's
in
like
that time.
exuberant.
Yeah, it's they've reckoned as we've gone through the scalping crisis, they have been printing more.
They've responded.
And so that's where it's really hard to blame Pokemon, I think, and other companies as well that are just as popular. Like One Piece, they've responded in like. So they're doing their job of printing more product to devalue. I think what comes into is distribution. Distributors are really, at least from what I've read, they're very much trying to do end stage capitalism and isolating out groups. So right now, the biggest one you can find is there is a distributor who is also finding that they are trying to be a reseller on platforms like Amazon and Walmart.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
So yeah, there is a distributor, a big one. I'm not going to name drop because I don't remember their name. That's more so the reason. But they have, you can Google it. You can Google it and you'll find it really quick. And what they did was they have the same address on the Walmart website for their reseller account as the distributor. And they have multiple accounts. And so what they're doing is they're pretending to be these smaller businesses like Brick and Board, and they're upselling and scalping. So we have companies doing the scalping. And
What the
that's
hell?
one of the biggest problems, I think, with specifically Pokemon, that is causing a huge kerfuffle. I think another side is we have companies who are paying for influencers and they have like a business location, and then they're supplying the rip and shippers. So this is another aspect of it. So it's not really the rip and shippers. They're getting paid like an hourly rate. They're getting paid whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's really a company and that has this huge distribution. In some cases, that's the only way that these rip and shippers can do the work.
Well,
So that's, or I think our biggest issue is obviously at community level, we should be supporting the local game stores. That should be it. We go to LGSs all the time, and we support them, and we've made deals with some of the local stores to try. Now, no one's really willing to share their Pokemon allocations because like we talked earlier, they only get so much,
yeah.
and it sells pretty quick. So they're not gonna partner us with that way. So that's part of it. But people need to stop, and this is coming from an online store. People need to stop frequently only going online for their sales. And I think that's not even just TCG. I think that's everything. I think we need to
Right.
go back to the local markets.
Small
Yeah,
business.
I mean, like that's why Party City and places like that are gone because everyone's just like, I'd just rather pick it up for Amazon for much cheaper. And like
I'm surprised.
there's
Barnes&
some
Noble
like
has
reasons where
held
it's
on.
like, yeah. A good example of why it's so great to go to brick and mortar shops are like, I went to go cologne shopping, right, with a good friend of mine, and just like being in the shop and smelling different scents, like that was fun.
Mm.
We were putting on different colognes. Why are you shaking your head like that?
It
GC?
can be, but it can also be very, very overwhelming,
Yeah,
overstimulating.
exactly. It's way overstimulating.
Not to sound pretentious, but what they do is they give you a little thing of coffee beans, and you sniff the coffee beans to reset your palate.
Not to sound
Oh
pretentious.
no, I just mean all the different smells. The other day I was walking in a parking garage and
Right.
some people just had way too much perfume
Yeah.
and my asthma was triggered. That's how much perfume was there.
Ooh.
Like,
Right.
yeah, like granted, you picked cologne and that's part of it. Like there's just so much overstimulation for me and like smell shops.
Right.
That's-
That's like me inside. If you know what Lush is, it's like a soap bath
Yeah.
bomb. Like so, anytime I walk in there, I'm like, no, 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 no. Asthma says no. I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's fair. Thing. I mean, like for, I can't lie. Yeah, I do a lot of my shopping online, but it's not just like, oh, because I don't want to interact with humans. I don't really want to interact with people. Like if it's not my circle or not something involving like something I want to do, I don't really care to. Like if I'm going to like Target or something, self checkout over people every day of the fucking week, no matter for what. I'm just like I don't want to talk to y'all. Hi, how's your day? Fucking good. Can you please scan it? Like I don't. What is this interaction?
Dutch bros. I get so overwhelmed by them. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I need my coffee to feel my cough. What are you?
This is how they are. They like get in your car through your window and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing today?"
Nope.
I
like-
want to go to a Dutch Bros. We don't have them in our end of where we live, so we got to go to one of those. I've been to one. I'm like, wow, this is pretty good, so I have to go.
It's
'Cause
it's
GC are
good
coffee
coffee.
Oh, we're caffeine fiends. We have an energy tier list. We have a private coffee shop, local coffee shop tier list. The numbers are changing all the time. People are coming up and down all the time.
Well,
We
want
have
someone
we
to
have
be your personal
we always try to find a new one whenever we go to a place like a local shop, and we've had a lot of angry moments in the car when the coffee's bad.
I remember what was the start of the podcast? Like, I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast. I've said the story on my stream before, but like
The origin of the podcast was like we went on a hiking path, and we just did a little sample recording. And it was fun, and then we went to a coffee shop, and we were charged $10 each for really bad coffee.
it was
Like
atrocious.
we're talking like I basically got milk.
Same.
gross.
Right?
Milk
and then
and sugar.
then GC wanted to put something on his story, right? And he was like, "This is bad coffee," and then he went on a tangent and just kept talking to
Well,
me.
it's not even just that. Like, it was like really bad coffee.
It was like-
it was like in a white neighborhood, which is like immediately like, oh, we should have known.
Really rich white neighborhood.
Really
But like,
wealthy,
it's not
old
even just
money
that.
white
It was like
neighborhood.
you were
Could've
talking about the
known
coffee,
better.
and then you get sidetracked to oblivion. And what meant to be a video that was just like, "Hey, this place is bad, don't go," turned into like a 20-minute
It's
rant.
because on the cup
We
itself,
were supposed to leave. We were in a rush to get home because GC had to do something that day, and he
Public
spent
stream.
20 minutes yapping to himself.
Well, okay, it wasn't. I was yapping to you. First of all, don't put this all on
You
me.
were yapping to
Chief.
me, but towards your phone.
It was also because the cup on the other side some ludicrous bullshit. Like I like my coffee,
I like my coffee like how I like my economy strong.
and I'm just like, this is some white neighborhood bullshit. This is some dumb
I
fucking
hate.
This it was like the weakest coffee too, and I'm like, I'm Armenian. Y'all don't know coffee. We know coffee. My boy up
I
here
felt
just
racially
tried.
profiled entering that coffee shop.
Everyone like it felt like a pin
Oh,
drop.
for sure you were.
It felt like the pin drop. Every little
like,
little
if
white
you,
lady was
like,
like, my purse.
I felt
give a
like
shit.
Marilyn Monroe's birthmark. You know what I mean? Like I'm like the darkest thing on the white screen.
We were the loudest too in the store too. Everyone was like, "Oh, we gotta be hush hush now, Johnny. Don't yell." I'm out here like, "What's up, my man?" Going to the Latino man serving everyone.
Shaved ice.
okay, that was insane to me because I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all have shaved ice? That's sick.
And it was like for the kids, you know what I mean?
I'm like, oh, that's fair. You know what? Valid. Anyway, can I
was
get...
this close to getting shaved ice, but after tasting that drink, I'm like, no.
Nope.
Oh.
No. I'm not getting shaved ice where I get my coffee. Period.
I'll give it a
Kind of
shot.
sounds like a cool coffee flavor.
Here's the thing. Well, like
Ew.
sometimes we can't like gamble on like, or not gamble like per se, but like you never know. Like GC and I went to a coffee shop that was also a nursery, like a plant nursery.
I go there like every fucking week
I'm
at this
okay
point.
with fusion. I'm not there. Here's the thing. The really cool place. What we wanted to originally make our brick and board studio was a coffee shop and card shop.
I don't know if you how familiar you are with other big card shops, but there's the side deck that does that.
Yeah.
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 And it was because we went to a game store that was Snakes and Lattes. It was a bar, coffee bar, and bar with games that you could
Board
rent out.
games. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's it.
And it was delicious.
I'm here
Our
for
favorite
it.
place.
The nursery he's talking about also is where we found an apothecary, a local apothecary.
Oh.
It was very
that.
shocking and surprising. The coffee, delicious.
Good
the
coffee.
honey, oh.
But that's what I mean is some fusions can get that. But when I hear shaved ice, I think watered down coffee.
That's fair.
I wish it was
And
watered down
it's like-
coffee.
it's like,
watered down coffee.
Okay, side note.
Okay, what's up?
If I told you a restaurant name, tell me what you think they serve
Oh,
based
no.
on the name.
Oh, no.
We saw this yesterday driving home from
Okay.
Disneyland.
Uh.
True grits.
Soul food?
It has to be.
Okay.
It has to be Creole or something. That or it's something
You would think.
racist
You
bullshit
would
like
think.
white people, like some Hispanic shit.
It is American Asian, modern American Asian fusion.
What? But what's it called again?
True grits?
That's grits.
Because when I
don't
think
apply.
grits, I think like when you go to Bosco's.
There's no grits.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of is like their sushi is made with grits. That's
What?
what I could.
Or like
that
the,
would-
like
I
the
don't know.
grit
We didn't
of
go.
being like the product of immigrants. Like you need grit to like.
That was my.
That is my. But like at
No,
that point,
I don't care. No, you don't have grit
like,
unless
I
you
feel
have.
like it's better to put a slur as your restaurant's name than do that.
When you
You
were
know
like,
what I mean?
fusion is good. That's what I thought of.
Fusion is
True
good.
grits.
What the fuck is happening here, y'all? That's not fusion. That's stupid. True
It's like when
grits?
Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple.
I don't envy your guys' editor.
It's him. It's him.
Honestly, the edit's really simple. I just do a cut in, I fix the sound, and I fade out. That's all you need to do, man.
Just let it roll.
Just let it roll.
Hey, that's
You
why
need you need the natural chaos because there have been moments like we for context we had to really edit down our energy drink tier list
Oh my
episode
God,
because it got too crazy. But it is like I will occasionally rewatch your episodes. That is the hardest episode to watch because it feels so like touched. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I felt good with the episode. I'm like, okay, I understand. Oh,
It
that's a
flows
wild
well.
take.
Don't get me wrong, it flows well, but I feel like there is something nice about having some form of chaos, right? And like I feel like our other episodes do it. Like another episode I kind of had to heavily edit was our episode with Heretic. Because at that point I wasn't
There was so much
really
chaos.
showing my face.
Yeah.
Like I had my camera off and so did Heretic. So it was just GC on the screen.
Yeah.
So I had to put in like comedic cues where it was needed, and I, as much as I liked them, I feel like it got in the way of just like the naturalness of like
I
the film.
didn't
Because I
feel
used to be
that.
a film guy. I used to work in the industry for quite some time prior to the strikes.
I
Mm.
didn't feel the stagnation at all. I'm like, oh, that's a wild face. But also, we're a podcast. the fact that we're posting on YouTube is because of legality reasons.
Yeah.
There's nothing else, and for cost sake, there's literally nothing else. We have video because it's going on YouTube. We might as well. That's it. This is a the name is podcast. It's not vodcast. So like the visual thing won't bug us as much as soon as we move to like get a little bit more gas in our tank, switch to a full audio model, and like go off of that. Okay, we're running out of time here. I want to ask some important questions, at least to me, because like you guys are, at least what I've seen, an incredibly happy couple. Like you guys, the give and take. Aww,
gross.
Stop it. Stop it.
We just celebrated 13 years of marriage.
Damn.
How many years?
13.
Wow.
15 years together.
When you moved to 3 states?
Yeah.
And landed in California.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Nope.
Fair enough. There is a restaurant by called The Session where you could, smoke a little doobie, go back up, eat food, and then you could also purchase cannabis at that. It's a dispensary along with a restaurant, and they infuse your meal with cannabis. Huh?
Ooh. All right.
Well, it has a very
Sounds
beautiful
like a
ocean
Grammy
view.
trip for the kids.
When I went to TwitchCon, my host just told me about it, along with giving me a blunt, and I'm like,
nice.
bro. She's like, go down, sit outside on the porch and smoke it. No smoking in here. I'm like, yes, ma'am, absolutely. Here's a plastic cup so you could extinguish it for the ashes. I'm like, yes, ma'am. 100%. I was sitting outside, just like feeling the sun on my skin, high as a kite. Her husband knocks on the door, like, "Hey, you good, man?" I'm like, "Man, I'm doing great." He's like, "Yeah, you are. All right, you want something to eat?" I'm like, "Shit, you cooking? Hell yeah!"
GC's the stoner.
Let's go.
No,
That's crazy. What? Me? Never. Anyway, going back to you guys, it's very clear that you guys are in love. It's very clear that not only is there love in the relationship, there's respect, there's communication, there's companionship, and chaos. Plenty of it.
You need it. Love.
You need it.
Look,
You need it. It's if it's just love, it won't work. You need everything.
that's why you can't say like I'm a lover, not a fighter, because you got to fight for what you love. Shout out to Keanu Reeves. He said it. Who else am I supposed to attribute it to?
God,
Betty
I don't
White?
know. No, actually, no, not
She's
him.
not even alive.
Oh, rest in peace.
Who?
Rest in peace.
Wait, what
Betty,
did
you
say?
don't.
Oh, Betty White?
Yeah,
White.
she's not alive.
Oh, I didn't hear you guys say it. That's why.
You should listen more. That's why
I
our
said
relationship
something.
doesn't work.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But to continue, because GC's been belaboring the point.
He wasn't listening.
What is the key aspect that makes the both of you work? What do you guys do in order to keep things rolling and make sure that yes, I'm in a relationship, but I'm also doing these business
everything
ventures
else.
with my
It's
wife.
You guys are sharing a business, a life, a marriage. I need my personal space. Me thinking I have to share everything with one single person sounds insane to me. And yet clearly you guys are proving me wrong.
For you guys,
He's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all honesty, we've worked together pretty much the whole time we've known each other. I was the technical director on a show that she was acting in.
Oh.
So we already had a professional capacity. Granted, it was 3 days later that we went on a date. It wasn't this long out. So our relationship and our working relationship are kind of one and the same for us.
Oh.
I've been her technical director. She's been my assistant on stuff. We've always changed those dynamics, and that kind of carries into our relationship with life too. Is there's a guy called Dad Chats on TikTok, and I think he puts it the best way. Is marriage isn't 50-50, business partnership isn't 50-50, but it's really the culmination of 100%. So some days I'm at a 20, she's at an 80, and she'll pick up that slack. And some days she's at a 20 and I'm at the 80. And there's other days where we're both at 15% and there's no picking up that slack. So we're just going to make it
Work.
the most, like, we're going to be kind to each other because we know we
Grace.
both in a horrible situation. And that's what makes all the partnerships that we do together work. And I don't think that's not relationship advice. I think that's just like anytime you're working with someone else, you have to come with grace and you have to come with understanding. And sometimes it's really easy, and other times you want to strangle the person. Like,
And I'm not gonna lie, our marriage hasn't always been great. You know?
I assume
That's just
because
life.
yeah.
Yeah. And we got married very young. And what also helped is that we grew up together. And I think a lot of couples can easily grow apart, but we grew up supporting each other 100%. I think I am who I am today because he truly was like, I will love you no matter what, and I will support you, and showed me what unconditional true love is. And I can't take that for granted. It's a privilege to have someone look at you and say, I will love you unconditionally, no matter what. I'm going to cry. And I would like to think that you feel the same way.
well, yeah, but you worded it so much better.
Well, I'm the one with double master's degrees.
That's right. I'm only a master in progress.
Bachelor's up on top. I'm the college dropout.
Hey,
No,
it's not for
like
everybody.
it sucks.
Honestly, though,
It
I
sucks.
really liked the quote, you know, like, it's not 50-50, it's like the summation of 100. I think that's such an amazing thing. I think
Definitely-
people forget that, like, not everyone's always going to be able to contribute as much. And it's not necessarily like, hey, I'm always going to have to carry you, but it's like some days I'm going to need a little bit more help. And I think like that was phenomenal. I need to write that down somewhere because we got to.
I can't take credit for it. I just can't.
You can't take credit for it. I'll find the
source.
source again. But like, man, that's such a good quote.
That's an amazing quote.
He's really a genius, and I think a lot of times we'll share because there's mom chats too, and that's his wife.
His wife.
And we'll send TikToks to each other from one or the other, and we'll just laugh because it's really what's made the difference. Especially the hardest part, I think, was young kids. Young kids was the hardest part. Now that they're older, they're a lot more fun. But when they're young and we were both trying to establish careers, and we have very demanding careers. Like that was hard. Now it's like, oh, please.
Yeah. And, you know, I'll just out myself here, but I had really bad undiagnosed postpartum depression. And that was rough. It was really rough. And he supported me. I mean, when I came out as bisexual, he was like, of course you are. I love you.
I laughed. I actually laughed because it'd been a whole thing for like 5 days. She was really, really like hesitant to talk to me. And then I'm like, honey, what's going on? I gotta know. Like, is it just that you're in the middle of the show? Because it was opening night. She came home to me and I was like, opening night or closing night of her show
I was directing.
And she's like, I just don't know how to tell you. But I'm bisexual. And it took her like 20 minutes to say this.
It did.
And I just said, I know. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
And it's not because of him, anything he's ever done, but like my own personal trauma growing up. So like, that's the other thing is he's always willing to hear what I have to say, even if I don't know how to say it.
It's important to be understanding and communicative.
It
And
is.
reciprocated.
It is.
It's a two-way street,
Yeah.
man.
It is.
The difference is my mom loved me.
My mom.
That's crazy to
See,
say.
that's why
on the
he loves
pod.
Legos, because his mama bought him Legos. He never had to deal with Mega Blocks.
She did.
Yeah.
No, she bought me both. She bought me both.
Oh, thank God. There's some giveth
Yeah.
and taketh away.
You had the option to get both.
You had options. We only had Mega Blocks.
Okay, fair enough.
I think the other thing is like people get divorced, 50% divorce rate, right? If you don't agree on how to parent your children, that's an easy way to get divorced. And
This is true.
finances.
Yeah, both are very important.
That was one reason why we did our own podcast for a little bit of time, was to get us on the same page of finances.
And to open the dialogue?
We kind of, yeah.
shit.
Like
All right.
we learned so much about us when we started doing it. Before we started doing the podcast, when we just started budgeting together. And we realized that the information that was out at the time was so bad. It was just unrealistic. It's even worse now.
Oh, it's
But
bad.
like that was so much fun for us because we got on the same page to even a further degree, because we would have our planning sessions. We'd sit down and be like, oh, this is what we're going to talk about. And we're going to do this thing and this thing. And I learned more about her thinking style versus my thinking style. And that's really one way to grow a relationship, is do a podcast together.
Hey, what do you think is happening between us two? I now know he's way more detailed than I am. I am not at all. I am broad
Well, it's
picture.
I'm more just like cleaning up stuff and like kind of getting to the intricacies of things, where he's like, vomit on a page. What are we keeping? What are we getting rid of? I'm like, okay.
Hey, our script right now for this episode, we did not follow it, but it's so clean because we both did it this morning in like an hour and a half, if that. We're just
On
like,
coffee.
okay, I'm gonna chuck everything on the page, fact check, mind check me on this. Let me spew some things out. It's an exercise to demonstrate communication, to demonstrate thought patterns, and everything you just said. It's exactly what I'm feeling like whenever I started the podcast with him. I think it grew up.
And
made
I feel like our
go
friendship
closer.
has like gotten even better since we started this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I still bully him relentlessly. I just
bully him.
been. Yeah, I'm the Alex in this relationship.
Hey,
So-
here's the thing.
Yeah.
One time someone was like, maybe your marriage would be better if you were nicer to each other. And I said, bitch, absolutely not. If we were nicer to each other, we wouldn't be communicating.
Right.
That's-
No, that's the thing. I bully GC relentlessly, but the moments where we need to communicate and like be real with each other, it's so well done.
I'm like, hey, let's just be real here. I don't think that's a fair statement to say for these reasons. And like we communicate that. I feel like what was one issue that I'm like, I think I'm wrong in it, but I don't know how to communicate that I'm wrong in it. Help me out. And you're like, okay, I hear your argument. I hear the lane it goes down. You're forgetting this part of it though. I'm like, oh shit, I am. Damn. They call me a fucking idiot, and I'm like, all right, man. You out of that chair on top. That was not needed.
It's not very nice to say true statements.
Back to differ in my discussion of kindness and niceties in life. I feel like the
Niceties?
truth has to be real.
Niceties?
Yes, I said niceties. Eat my butt, dingus. With I forgot my glasses last minute, dumbass. Look at you.
All
Look at
right.
you. Every single piece of clothing you have right now is black. What's wrong with you?
It's because
Why he blends into his background, because it's all black too.
Act like a true brother
I'm
in
just
the
a
now.
floating head. When you turn off the lights, you will not see me.
I feel like this is a good place to end it. It's
Thank you, Akward. Thank you, Alex, for coming on to the show. It was great
Thanks,
having you
It was
guys.
lovely seeing you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, this was a blast, guys. Where can people find you? How can we support you? What are y'all doing now?
So you can find me on Akward Hero on all social media platforms, Twitch, TikTok, etc. You can find Brick and Board Studio on our website, along with TikTok. We're actually gonna be doing 25 days after Christmas, unboxing because someone was busy with graduate school for the
All right,
25 days
nope.
leading to it.
I gotta
Life
put my
is
glasses back
Fair,
on.
my Christmas gift for GC is not going to be coming until most likely after Christmas, so it's fine.
Yeah, I bought his gift. You, Akward, you saw me at TwitchCon. I missed you because I was buying his gift.
Yeah. No, I literally.
Yeah, I
so
remember.
I said GC, and he's like, "What?" Like he didn't
I
hear me. He was
thought I
so
heard my name.
focused.
I thought I heard my name in Akward's voice. I'm like, maybe I should text him. Sorry, what's up? I was talking to the vendor. I'm like, sorry, what's up? Oh yeah, and they're like,
We were
gone.
at the same booth. We were shopping for the same stuff.
I thought I looked right next to me and I saw you, but I'm like, that's just another white man. That's weird. Anyway,
You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
sorry, man. I hate to break it to you. Yeah.
I know what I am.
I know what you want.
I
know what
honestly,
you
that's the
are.
one thing I always joke about when people are like, "Oh, you're a famous streamer." I said no, and I like it that way because I'm just another white man voice.
Honestly, growth on social media to me seems horrifying, but I know it's a necessity and I have to do it. I'm so scared of the future.
I like where I'm at, you know?
Me too. I'm in a couple hundred range. I've got my peeps. I enjoy them. We do podcast. We get on podcasts for them. You know, like I love
No,
my
really?
I love my streaming fam.
It is a lovely place.
Yep.
Anyway, okay. Well, guys, thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us today.
Thank
It
you,
was
guys.
amazing having you. Such a lovely discussion. It's so good seeing you. We got to do something soon.
Yes.
We got to do a stream or something soon together. I miss y'all.
Yeah. I just got some games, so let's.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do my expedition soon too.
Ooh.
I just got it. I'm excited.
I haven't played it yet. I've seen nothing but good things about it though. So hell yeah.
Winter
That's it
sale,
for us.
man.
That's it for us, guys. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see y'all next time. Deuces.
Bye.
All right, that's it. It's
Cool.
a little over, but god damn.
I'm sorry.
That was hot.